welcome to our channel. It is a little after 9. We are showered, letting our hair air dry. We are ready for the day. Second grade video call is at 10, so I'm just getting my stuff together, about to make a cup of coffee, and then gonna have some Lucky Charms for breakfast. Right away this morning when I woke up, I checked out my Google Classroom and my Seesaw. I browsed through Moby Max a little bit. Nobody was online, but I bet most kids are sleeping in these days because nobody wants to do their math at 8 a.m. If you hear any background noises, there's construction going on outside and the washer is going, so yes, bear with me folks. Let's make some coffee. Ice, and I always get water all over the place. Caramel, big pump of chocolate and caramel, toasted marshmallow, voila! Okay, I'm gonna sit here and eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and I need to email the IEP agenda for the IEP I was talking about yesterday if you had watched that video. I am pretty much finished with it. Now I'm just looking for everybody else's input and then they can follow along on the agenda as we have the meeting today at 2 o'clock. Meeting. Woo. Second grade meeting. Let's go. Really bad, but he has a hockey setup in his basement. How cool. I love show and tell and seeing what's up in their lives at home.
Without mom and dad sitting right next to you, let's try to be independent learners, so read the instructions, and get our work done, okay?
And there's currently a small child in his underpants jumping on the couch. He's probably like 2 or 3, but kind of distracting in our video. So second grade meeting is done. Now I have an elementary special education collaboration meeting at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to show you what the agenda looks like for that because I think that's very informative. Basically what we're talking about is how you hold IEPs virtually, backup plans, how parents are getting documents, devices, if they're using data, are you being cognizant of how long you're talking and how long your meeting's taking, phone calls, agendas. This is how we're documenting contact with students, parents, services. So I've already got a contact log that I've been using, but they have one that we can use if we want. ESY, that's extended school year. So if a student needs schooling throughout the summer, so they don't have a regression. Right now, we don't know. Hold for now. The agenda itself is really short, but our meetings easily go an hour because there's so many people in the meeting that have a lot of questions. And it's one of my favorite meetings to actually go to because it's one of the few that I actually feel like I'm getting knowledge and information out of, and I'm not just sitting there and kind of lurking in the background and learning what's going on, where when I'm going into collaboration meetings with other grades, I feel like I'm just kind of lurking. I don't really have much to say. I'm not really gaining much out of it except for like what the assignments are going to be for the week. But the elementary sped one, aka because I'm the sped teacher, I feel like I'm actually learning and getting something out of the meeting, so that's exciting. So I have 2.5 hours until that meeting. I'm going to start on writing the actual IEP for the IEP that meeting is today. Usually I don't do that. Usually we write the IEPs after the meeting, but this one should be short and they don't get any other services besides me. Usually if a student is getting like speech or occupational therapy or like adaptive physical education, their IEPs take forever to write because there's so many people writing it. But this one's just me, so I could maybe even have it turned in like 2 days. So one of the first things that I'm gonna have to go do when quarantine is over is go somewhere to get my hair fixed because I've been trimming it myself about once a week and it's turning out okay, but like obviously now I'm gonna trim this and I'm gonna trim a little of this. And then next week, I'll trim something else. And by the time this is all over, I'm gonna need some professional intervention help with my hair. What about you? Have you cut your hair yet? My mom just bought a new clippers and tried to do my dad's hair. And it turned out okay. Okay, so normally the names are over here. Shove those off to the end so nobody can see them. So we can see some students are on homepage, some are on games. We've got kids working on their facts and their numbers. Some are reading stories. Some are working on language. Some are working on their reading level, alphabet sounds, reading level, games. Come on, guys, you shouldn't be on games. Math, facts, homepage, stories, and really cool. So some of these you can click on them and see what the kids are up to. So let's see what story they're reading. The sun was a perfect circle, a red ball of fire, too beautiful to take your eyes from. And then they have a question they have to answer. It's interesting that you can only see the real time of the kids that are doing reading and not math right now. I wonder if that's a bug. All right, Gigglebox, calm down. You know you will have trouble eating if you keep this up. But as you can see, some of the percentages are pretty good, and some others, well, they're working on it. I told myself that if I took out the garbage, then I could go to McDonald's. Yay me! First garbage, then McDonald's. Of the day, sunglasses, Walmart, ow. Under TJ Maxx, oh TJ Maxx, how I miss you. Velvet pajama pants, yes, wonderful, they're beautiful. I bought them for $3 on clearance, and I regret waiting till they were on clearance because I wish I would have bought the other colors. Because I've had them for over a year and they're still as velvety and beautiful as the day I got them. And purple sandals, even though it's 28 degrees, but I just didn't want to be bothered to be putting on real shoes. Okay, let's go to McDonald's. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. I've gone almost this whole month without getting gas, and I honestly feel like I could make it the entire month if I really had to. So I just did a mobile order. The line wasn't horrible, but I'm just getting a Coca McChicken and a large dollar fry. I feel like if I do the curbside pickup, it'll be quicker. I just spent probably 20 minutes on the phone with a student's parent trying to get them logged into Moby Max, but we did it. They are now doing their math. It's their first time on it, and I couldn't be happier.
Send hard copies of anything, you could do that as well. And then on that phone call, just checking in and finding out if they need any help with accessing the virtual IEPs. You'll have varying degrees of experience with
the video.
Virtual IEPs. Yay! So exciting. So that meeting only took a half hour, and I now just have a half hour until my IEP meeting. Yay! Exciting. I don't know what to do with myself. I've watched all the YouTube people that I subscribe to. Nobody's put anything up new this morning for me to watch, so I don't have any TV shows to catch up on. There's no point playing my video game, Sid Meier's, for a half hour. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could clean the bathroom, but who wants to clean the bathroom? Just chilling in the video chat all by myself, waiting on the IEP to start. It's only a 25-minute meeting and I'm done. Now I just need to write the IEP basically, which will be easy because all the information's in the agenda, and this student, as I said, doesn't receive extra services, so it should be a really quick write. But IEP meetings just make me so sweaty, and I have nothing to be nervous about. I've known this kid for 2 years. This is like the third IEP I've done with him, but yeah, they always just get me sweaty, and I have nothing to be nervous or anxious about. So the 2 o'clock was the IEP. Now I'm meeting with 2 kindergarten students, 1 at 3 and 1 at 4. It is a very busy Google Meet day. So one of my lovely students is having some difficulties with counting money, so we are gonna find and assign them a lesson. Let's see, I'd prefer a kindergarten level 1 since they're a first grader. Just have something for them to start on. Suppose we could change the grade level. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. Oops. First grade it is.
They are awesome. She did another thing about murmurations, which is starlings and how they fly all together. It was super cool.
3:57. One more meeting with the kindergarten student, and then we can go play our video games. It's been a very productive day today, I must say.
Yeah, as an assignment, if you're a teacher on there, you go into classwork. Yep.
Pizza! You belong on the table. Yeah, you better scooch.
I'm rambling, I just don't know what I'm saying right now. So we're getting a little later start in the vlog today, but no worries, that's totally fine. It's good. Also, happy Easter. I totally forgot.
It was such a productive day, and now we're gonna ruin all the productivity for the rest of the night by playing video games.
Heroic Frederick, King of the Germans, your task is to forge the independent states that surround you into an empire. You are blessed.
You look down here, this is the map of the rest of the world, and this colored part's the only part that I've been, and all those little dots are cities, some of which are mine, but most of them are not. So there's still so much more left to explore. So once again, names are shoved up the side so you can't see. So this is all the students, their last time that they logged in. So look at all those Tuesdays. That makes my teacher heart so happy to see all these kids that are logging in and getting their work done. Tuesdays and Tuesdays. The occasional Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday
but the vast majority is Tuesday. Those dashes where they haven't done anything, that's most likely our paper copy students that are still waiting on hotspots.
It's a little after 10. I've been playing video games for probably 5 hours and I'm ready to end this video and maybe go to bed, but really I'm like kind of in a very snacky mood, so I might go out to the kitchen and have some more pizza. But thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I do have to work tomorrow, but I kind of look forward to Walmart now because it's just a reason to get out of the house.